One of the biggest questions we get on the whole new liquid fertilizer line is how does this compare to the average dry fertilizer that I'm used to using? Number one is each of these are about 30 pounds as comparison to a 50-pound bag of dry fertilizer that you're usually getting. If you look at each of these, you've got DeerGro, which is 2500. That would be comparable to your urea or 4600 dry fertilizer. 10-20-10 and 3-18-18, these all come in very similar dry fertilizer comparables as well. So we are underweight compared to what we're normally getting in a dry fertilizer. However, these are 90% available to the plant in year one, as if a dry fertilizer is only 17% available in year one. So what does that mean? If you look at the 3-18-18 or the 10-20-10 in a similar dry fertilizer at 50 pounds, there's actually 3 times more nutrients available to the plants in these bottles in year one than a dry fertilizer 50-pound bag. It's a huge difference. That's essentially like putting 150 pounds down of dry fertilizer to equal one of these 2.5-gallon bottles. If we look at the DeerGro at 2500, obviously a dry fertilizer urea at 4600 is going to have more percentage of nitrogen in the bag. However, again, because it's only 17% available as compared to the 90% availability, we see 2 times the amount of nitrogen in this bottle than a 4600 50-pound bag, meaning if you want to get the exact same amount of nitrogen that's in the DeerGro bottle, you would need 100 pounds of 4600 to be applied over that food plot. So that's the big advantage of this, is it's the availability of nutrients out of the gate and the availability to use this in sprayers that are much easier to apply than putting 100 to 150 pounds down of dry fertilizer on a food plot.